What is going on, Dragon Brawlers? Scott Sedman, your Guildmaster here for Players Guild, joined by Loki Smith. How are you doing, sir?
I am fine. I'm managing some commander stuff because we are getting ready to do some commander.
Yeah, we are. And just a quick little promo: 5-star ball tournament is going to be live on the channel tomorrow, so do not miss out on that. But today we have championship promos, and we're also just going to look at the pretty SPRs they revealed today, because they dropped these at like 10 o'clock last night. And as much as I appreciate people tagging me, shout out to Melvin Senzu Pop. He was like, I was going to tag you, but I saw you were already there. Like, I'm not going to do a video at 10 o'clock on a night. um,
Especially not if you made one at 5:30 in the morning.
yeah, yeah, I stayed up until silly o'clock for that ban list. But
Yeah.
let's get into it with King Vegeta commanding support, a 2-drop, 1 specified red, 110 combo, blocker 5k, King Vegeta Saiyan Bardock Saga. If your leader has Vegeta in its character name, at the end of the battle in which this card is used in a combo from your hand, play this card from your drop area. So does this is specifying Vegeta, right? It doesn't like
No. It needs a Vegeta in its character name. It can be Vegeta, Vegeta GT, Vegeta
okay.
King Vegeta, anything that says Vegeta in a character name.
Oh, that's even better.
For example, that Vegeta leader from Multicolor, on the front side is Goku and Vegeta. On the front side, you can use this.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's
On the
pretty
back
cool.
side, it's not Vegeta anymore, so you can't use this. So rather, the skill won't work.
Still
Uh,
very interesting.
One of the notable ones would be, isn't the blue baby leader, isn't that a Vegeta on the front?
I think so. Yeah, it will be. Will it? Vegeta GT, right?
I remember it's a Saiyan.
I would have thought
Um,
so.
I'm going to pull up, baby leader.
But overall, I think the combo player cards, it's nice to see them coming back. A lot better than the combo player cards, because this one now has blocker. You sacrifice the stats for a block, which arguably might be better.
Yeah, so the old ones also used to come in rested. So this one is quite interesting because defensively,
Yeah,
you
right.
combo with this and it comes down as a blocker. So the next attack you can stop with a blocker. And yeah, the blue baby on the front side is Vegeta GT.
Yeah,
So you can use this in the blue baby because you don't need any color for it.
there you go. Maybe that's a spicy tech or a strat you want to implement.
Yeah, so blue baby just got more defensive.
With a King Vegeta, a red card. Blue
Yes.
baby. So let's move over to Pichuhan. This is the one I was very excited to talk about. So this is a 2-cost, 2 specified blue, controlling force Pichuhan, 0-5k, 10k power, counter attack, negate the attack and play this card. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its owner's hand. Fine, it's an okay, it's paying 2 for a negate, it's not the best. But the auto is pay 3 if you have 5 or more mono blue energy and you place this card at the bottom of the owner's deck. At the start of your main phase, choose up to 1 blue Gogeta card with an original cost of 8 in your hand, or 1 blue Paikuhan card with an original cost of 8 and play it. So this isn't leader locked, and I like, this is really exciting for me. I think like there's a build of Beerus that I can see playing that capitalizes on this card. I just think it's fun. I think it's a really fun card.
I think you are a bit optimistic on that one.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it's a cool concept of a card, and I like it a lot.
So at the moment, the only 8-drop Pykohan we have is the secret. And because I'm just looking at the legal targets for this, and the other one was Gogeta 8-drop, right?
Yeah, from the SR from Vicious Rejuvenation.
Yeah, I'm just looking if there is any other targets. There is another target.
Oh,
Miraculous Fighter SS3 Gogeta.
the SCR.
Yes.
So this card can play 2 SCRs. That's pretty cool. Obviously, you can only have one in your deck, but
Yeah.
I think it's got potential. Do I think it's groundbreaking? No, but I think it's a really cool card. Also, I really like the fact it bounces a card. Like, you know how much I love the blue Rejuvenate Unison. Like, the one that just gets markers for bouncing stuff. So,
Yeah.
this kind of
I think
helps.
this one is, so again, we're coming here to bouncing and spinning. And a lot of people are upset when bouncing comes back, but I think this is one of the cards that is fine with bouncing.
Yeah.
Because you play it on your opponent's turn. If you could spin on your opponent's turn consistently, this card would be scary. And imagine this card being in Blue Baby, which is
Yeah.
already a very defensive deck.
Yeah, the fact it's not limited, it's not 4 or less or anything. It's like you just
Yeah.
bounce a card, a non-barrier card. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, exactly. So that way they don't need to use like their Gohans early or their Hachiaks and things like that. They could just drop Pichuhan.
Yeah. Your early aggression's good, and then you have to replay it. So I think there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. It is an Optimus Prime. So you can take the next one, Loki.
The next one is Shinhan, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Not one that I was excited for, but sure. Green 1-drop with one specified green, 4000 power, and 0 cost 5k combo. Shinhan, Ceaseless Strike. So this one is a counter attack that negates the attack and plays itself in rest mode. And when it's used in a combo from your battle area, you get 1 token in rest mode. The multiform tokens, which are Battle Evolution Booster Leader was using that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Battle Evolution support. I just think it's cool. I don't know how.
World tournament support, because I think this is amazing in what's his face announcer.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's an on theme support that you can. Yeah.
It's another 1-drop negate for World Tournament. And then if it sticks on board, you get tokens out of that. But the problem is, and I really actually don't like that, is that when you negate the attack, this card is played in the rest mode.
Yeah,
I don't know why it is here.
It's a bit weird, right? Like, I don't think comboing it to like negating and then comboing it to play a token in rest mode that's only 10k is super powerful.
I don't even know why the token is played in rest mode at the same time. Like, I don't think any of those should be played in the rest mode because you play the token at 10,000 power, and it needs to be comboed from the battle area.
Yeah, that's the only weird side of it. But I guess like this is for early game, right? If you if it's like turn 1, you just charge in and you pass, then you do this. My only thing is thinking, does it work with a weird Goku combo somewhere down the line? Maybe we'll see something. But I definitely like the idea that they're not giving up on TN. That's really nice to see, because that TN leader is super cool. But again, like I said, it's good generic World Marshal support as well.
Yeah.
So not too bad. Not too bad. Then you can take this bad boy.
Yeah, Android. I love the Hell's Guidance Android 17. It's a really cool one. So, it's a 3-drop with one specified yellow, 4000 power, 0 cost 5k combo, and this is Android 17, not Hellfighter 17.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blocker, so we have another blocker.
This
Activate
one.
main.
I was gonna say something. It was fine.
I know. What were you about to say?
No, I was about to go over its activate main, and then realised you were gonna do it right then.
Okay, go on. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader card is yellow and you switch 1 yellow Android card in your battle area to rest mode, play this card from your hand.
So this is like the 16, right?
So many implications.
This is like the 16. That's what I thought from the future androids.
So that one needs to be switched to rest mode to be played. So to be restood.
Oh.
This is essentially turn 1 in those future androids. I play a 1-drop, I activate this, I awaken.
Oh, that's so good.
That's amazing. But beside that, this is an opener for all those cards like Android 16 and Android 20, where you can neg something skill when it's switched to rest mode or played.
Yeah, it's a really good card. It's like...
Yeah, so this card, it just comes out like that by resting one of your cards. It is Android 17, so I think there should be some other implications with that. In the worst case, it's just a blocker. But that's not all it does. So, activate main, limit 1, again. Choose 1 Super 17 card in your battle area. Place this card under the chosen card from your drop area. So you can absorb the Super 17, and we have seen what can happen if you have enough cards under your Super 17.
Yeah, Super 17's really consistent at getting cards underneath it, and that can put you into very scary positions. So having a card that not only you're probably going to bring out quite easily in yellow, you're going to switch stuff to red mode quite a bit, then you're going to use it as a block to defend, and it'll go to your drop, and then because it's in your drop, you'll use it to gain more. Like, everything about this card is great. Like,
be honest, I think this card would be absolutely amazing, and you're going to be surprised at this. In Jiren, in yellow Jiren.
But your leader's not a yellow android.
But the leader needs to be yellow.
If your leader card is yellow. Oh, and you switched one yellow android.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you look at the Android engine, the Android 16 or whatever.
Ooh.
You play Android 16, it gets the blocker, whatever. Next turn, you rest that 16, play 17, and then you have Successor 4.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's okay. I'm interested.
For the Successor. This is a free card that you can drop to play your Successor.
Yeah, that's true. Thank God Celzina got in a rare.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still think that's why it's a limit 1, because it's a free play, and then you would be able to just switch. You would be able to chain them.
Yeah.
You play one, then switch it, then play another, then switch it, then play another, and turn 1 you would be able to drop Celzino.
Gross. So yeah, that's a really good Android promo there, and I think we have one more, which is the cooler, suffocating tyranny. 5-drop, 1 red, 1 blue, specified, 110 combo, 25k, energy exhaust, triple strike, arrival, red, blue, and then 1 whatever. Maybe green, because then you can combo it with commemorative photo, and it becomes the most broken combo in the game. When this card is played or attacks, your opponent places the top card of their deck in their drop area. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 25k power for the turn. At the end of your turn, you may return this card to its owner's hand. If you do, switch up to one of your red or blue energy to active mode. I love this. I just love everything about this.
This card is so stupid, but this is a design of an arrival that I actually like.
Yeah.
Because the card is not stupid cheap like the original 5-drop cooler.
That's only 2, right? That's
1.
Is it only 1? Jeez. Yeah, this is a way more fair arrival cost. So 1 of each colour and an additional cost. So yeah, I if a rival goes like this from forward, I'd be okay with a rival being like this.
And this way you don't need to be comboing some stupid stuff with the Boo and Hercule to bounce back your arrival cards. I actually like that, because it makes you think, do you want to return this to hand and get that energy back? If that gives you opening to do like 1 or 2 energy plays and still have energy open to arrival this.
Yeah, like there's lots of
course
great...
in a cooler deck it's going to be very cool.
Hey, it's a really interesting one, and it kind of opens the more tactfulness of it, because this isn't just the first turn you play it, so you could keep it around for 1 turn. Granted, it doesn't have barrier, so you might be able to remove it, but like maybe in the next turn you've tapped down to 4 and you want 5 energy up for something on the defense, you just bounce this back. Like, I really like it. It's really well designed.
It's the fact that you can get that triple strike in, and I think in a mill deck, especially in Kula, that triple strike more often than not is going to go into unison.
Oh, yeah, that actually is a really good shout, because you've got the effect to mill and wipe the board with that minus 25k, which is a lot.
Yeah, you only give 1 card the minus 25k, but if you are against something like the 8-drop Goku, the Dragon Fist,
yeah,
if they didn't activate the Spirit Boost, bye.
Yeah, and just normally the cost is like what 4-drop 20k is the current. Essentially, that's where Bandai want to turn like that's when you make your playmakers, right? And so this will kill most of the playmakers. So I think that's really good. I just really like this. I know Cooler is a fan favorite deck. You got to give shout out to Trey there. Trey loves the deck.
Why?
I like lots of people like it. It's not personally my favorite deck, but I do appreciate Cooler. Considering I loved his set 2 version.
Which one?
The worst. Oh, it's probably one of the worst decks in Dragon Ball is that yellow Cooler Army Squadron.
No, I'm sorry, there's the yellow Chilled.
That at least won when it was abusing tokens and swap.
Yeah, so could Cooler, because it was also yellow.
But no one did that, Peter. Loki, no one did that. So yeah, overall, really good championship promos. Again, nothing super overpowered. Worth playing for 100%. Yeah, any final thoughts on these before we move over to today's SPRs?
Oh god, someone pointed it out. They misspelled tyranny.
2 R's.
Yeah,
Yep.
instead of 2 N's.
It's just extra. They're great. Tyranny.
But
Yeah.
it should have 2 N's.
Oh really? Oh wow! I see. I can't even spell. Oh well. You can have your misspelt tyranny, and then when they reprint it, this card will be worth stonks. I'm joking. Probably won't be. So let's move over to today's SPRs. Did it work? It did. We've already seen the Great Saiyan Man, but it's nice to see him in a nice HD quality. It looks cool. It's like the others.
Would be nice to see the etched foils, and I think our Instagram account is going to be going up when this set comes out because those are amazing.
Oh, the new foiling is so good. Honestly, guys,
Yeah.
it is just chef's kiss. But then we get onto the new SPRs, which is Videl with us, all her strength. We talked about this. We're like, hopefully she gets an SPR. She did. It's her kicking Spopovich in the face. It looks amazing.
Is that the fight she lost?
We don't talk about that. She's giving it her all, and that SPR is doing wonders for her. I love these type of SPRs, the ones that look like they're proper animated, drawn.
Yeah.
It's really cool. This reminds me of the King Vegeta stuff from Supreme Rivalry, their SPRs. So I really like these SPRs. And the Vegeta, I think, from set 11, he had a one similar to this. And they just look so good in person. But yeah, the card's good as well, so definitely
Yeah, the card is good.
Definitely maxing out the rarity here. But this one, oh Loki. Oh.
I think the next one is going to be more towards...
Oh, it is, don't worry. I've already seen it, but like, oh my god, Gogeta. This is Big Bang Kamehameha in the Xeno style. It's absolutely magnificent. This is, like we said it as soon as we saw the Gogeta Xeno, it's gonna get an SPR.
To be fair, this artwork looks pretty much like a secret. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, this artwork looks actually like this card could be easily a secret.
Yeah, 100%.
It feels like they made this artwork for a secret and they couldn't excuse making a secret out of this character, so they just reused it as an SPR.
It really is that good, and that's going to look so good with the new textured foiling on it. Oh, yeah. Bandai, why do you do this to me? Just when I'm like, oh, I'm going to go down to one of each SPR, it's fine. Then I'm like this, and I'm like, well, I'm going to get 4 of this now, aren't I? Because it just looks so good. It's like the SS3. They've just done Gogeta Xeno so good in the SPRs. The Super Saiyan 3 one, the promo winners versions look amazing. They've given a lot of love to Gogeta Xeno, and I appreciate that. And then finally...
people appreciate that.
then finally... Oh...
Daddy's home.
Oh my god, yes. Actually, I can recreate the thumbnail and just do Daddy's home too, because it's both of them getting the SPR. Oh, but it looks so good. I thought Android 18 was my favourite unison looking SPR. The Trunks and Tapion, I sent it to Bandai, I was like, this is probably my favourite SPR, but today's SPRs have blown them out of the water. I didn't think that was possible. This set, we haven't even seen all of the SPRs yet. I think we've got 2 more to go.
Maybe multicolors? Because we are supposed to see... Yeah, we are... Oh, or red, yeah. Because we are supposed to see some multicolors still this week.
Oh my god, wait. Topper was a unison, right?
I think so, yeah.
If we get a God of Destruction Topper SPR, I might lose my mind.
Is it unison, yeah?
Yeah, I might, like, especially in the style of this Bardock and Great Saiyan Man. Oh, Dad. I'm going to try not to get hype. But if that happens,
oh yeah, next week is red reveals. Oh yeah. God,
it's gonna be an epic week. So overall, really cool stuff from Bandai today. Any final thoughts you want to share, Loki?
The championship promos. I like the fact that we're back at 5, and I like the fact that I think 4 of them, off the top of my head, are very playable. I'm not sure on that Shinhan.
Yeah, I think TN's more of a just if you're going for a casual style TN deck, there you go, stick it in. It's on theme, it's fun.
King Vegeta we're going to see everywhere because King Vegeta was not hit with the ban list. By the way, we still need to do a discussion between the 2 of us on the ban list.
Yep, that's coming. That'll come, don't worry, guys.
So yeah, we have a King Vegeta is just going to be everywhere.
Mhm.
Pichuhan, I think, is generally a decent card, even if you ignore his second auto that lets you play the Gogeta or Pichuhan. But at the same time, you can play those 8-drop Gogetas and play them in any deck, essentially.
Yep. Yeah.
In any deck that's mono blue leader.
That's true. One thing I do like to point out with SPRs, especially now now that Bandai have learned and been like, you know what, you can get an SR or an SPR box topper, is that SPRs tend to cards with SPRs tend to be cheaper, and we are seeing a lot of good SPRs this set. So it's really good that they're picking the ones that are probably going to see play to get SPRs. That means there's going to be more of them because obviously you've got the chance of pulling the SR or the SPR. It's like with the cooler counterplay, which is I still think is really great. It got an SR and SPR, so it's not super expensive.
Whereas, that's not the green one.
Yeah. Where you compare it to something like the Baby Trunks Unison and Golden Ape Baby.
How expensive charismatic villain again?
All right, well, general rule of thumb is that okay. That became a meta staple. That's not my fault.
Yeah, those cards from set 10 are just in any given deck.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, they're gonna start reprinting them. Look at Yamcha's been reprinted. That's one down.
In a starter deck.
Exactly. So anniversary box is coming up. They didn't ban it, so I'm almost certain we're gonna see some in the anniversary box. So there you go, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of the SPRs or the championship promos. Are you excited for Red? What do you think Red's going to be? And also, I have to give a huge shout out to Joku and Evan. Yeah, Universe 11 and Universe 7. Joku and Evan, who are going to be playing for the third and final secret in the Secret Rare Showdown later this coming week. So not today or tomorrow, the coming week.
Wait, they're not doing it this week?
No. Eggman was this week. Eggman. It's been a week, Peter. Looky. It's been a week.
It's Saturday.
It's true.
Oh, I forgot it's Saturday today.
And we have the 5-star ball tomorrow. So tune in, guys. We'll be live from when that tournament starts. I'll be commentating. Loki will be judging. It's going to be fun. Fantasy Kingdom, shout out. Right, we're going. We're gone.